Wendy Lynn Phillips with Orlando Business TV, and I'm here at the National Entrepreneur Center with a very special guest today. Welcome, Christy Delk.
Thank you, Wendy. I'm really excited to be here.
She delivers in a power-packed way and has some really special tips to share with you.
First and foremost, my passion now is to do hopefully what we did today, which was to inspire and motivate women, but any business owner, to stay focused on what it is they're trying to accomplish so they can have personal and professional success. That is the goal. Personally, I started off, like many people my age, in working for corporate America, and by that I mean Xerox, ITT, some names some folks may not recognize, but Plantronics. I had a great corporate career for 17 years. It went fast, but after that I decided it was time to do something on my own. A couple of circumstances that promoted me to be in that position. But I sold my house, cashed out my retirement plan. Wow. I really put it all on the table to start a Kids Are Kids Quality Learning Center franchise in the East Orlando area. And it was it was the best thing I had ever done.
Well, it certainly takes some guts to sell, cash out, be a single mom, go for your dream, lay it all on the line, right?
Yeah, it did. Yeah. I try to share as just a key thread through my message that it's so important to have a methodology and to have a strategy when you're doing something like that, because without that, then yes, you're going to have stress. You're going to be all over the place, or as I like to say, you're going to be playing whack-a-mole. If you don't have a strategy and you don't have a methodology to everything you do, whether it's building loyalty or addressing competitive situations, then it's going to be very difficult to function well with staff, with clients, long-term for sure.
You had a plan, you followed it. I heard you say today you got accountable, and you were 100% willing to be held accountable. And so you had systems in place, right?
I did, and not that I'm promoting franchising, but for sure, yeah, it's great because if you do buy into a franchise, there are systems and operations in place. However, the things that differentiate your business from others, from competitors, that helps you stay successful in the long haul, those are soft things. Those aren't things that you can learn in a manual.
Right.
Those are things that, you know, you learn as you're in the trenches.
Yes, and you implement strategies, find different people, hire different people, fire some.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. I think anyone that's been in business 7, 8, 9, 10 years probably has as many, if not more, stories than I have. And they do involve exactly those things. Everything from, I hate to say it, but people stealing from you, to, you know, acts of God. We know we have a lot of hurricanes in this area. That can really hurt your cash flow if there's a lot of rain for several weeks in a row.
Especially if you're a builder.
Especially if you're a builder.
Right.
So, and even the economy. I mean, there's some macro forces at work that you have to consider when you're making a decision in a particular business arena, regardless.
So tell us, what are some of your personal success strategies? What do you think is one of your personal strengths?
Well, I talked today, I do like to focus on being competitive. In certain other areas of my life, I wouldn't say that I am competitive, but I do believe that if you're in business and you plan to stay in business, that it's important that you think about that. And it's not a matter of, oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to drop my price, or I'm going to hire away this key employee from another competitor, but more about strategically building layers of being competitive into your business. So it may be, for example, offering a service that no one else is offering, that your clients value and value so much that they're going to tell somebody else about it. It may be adding a certain feature or benefit or unique price structure to your business that others aren't doing, or that may attract people to your business that wouldn't heretofore been attracted to your business. So just thinking creatively, I think, is really key. And the interesting thing is I do teach at Rollins. I teach business entrepreneurship. It's so much fun. It's such an honor, really, to be working with young people and helping them to chart their success, their entrepreneur journey. But we talk a lot about being competitive in that arena and about having a story to tell about your business. The important thing to remember is that if we're talking about that in particular, is that you're building layers of being competitive. So you may incorporate one thing. Well, that doesn't mean you're done. That means, what am I going to do the next year or in the next 9 months? So that you're viewing it in terms of being competitive, but what you're really doing is adding value and creating value of your business for your clients and attracting new clients at the same time.
I loved what you said earlier today, to think in terms of a quarter.
You can incorporate loyalty programs, you can incorporate compensation, you can incorporate services that, so many things if you function as a quarterly business. Themes emerge, creative things will come to you for a 3-month period of time. And be open to surprises. You were sharing a story with me about something that happened with your business that I thought was great, how your book took off based on something that you hadn't even really considered until suddenly you did consider it. So good entrepreneurs and, shall we say, good business people, period, are open to surprises. And at Rollins, we talk about building your creative confidence, because everybody does have that in them, but you have to exercise it.
Good.
Being able to be creative to grow your business.
I think those are some great takeaways.
Thanks.
Christy Wilson Delk,